J95 VPH. I'm sure I've driven this van before, but right now I can't recall. But driving this the day after a nor'easter ends up hitting the area, and you know, I had a feeling that we was gonna get some new vans in the fleet and everything, and turns out I was right. Here's one of two brand new Honda Odysseys that we have. The other one is actually red. And we also have some two new Toyota Siennas. There's one like a little bit over there and everything right next to Colony. But yeah, either way, I'm actually happy. Like, because our fleet is actually like modernizing. And I did say that even though the Hondas drive better, the Toyotas, in my opinion, are actually better for via Jersey City, only because of the fact that one, they're hybrids, and two, Toyotas have a much, like, they have like a strong durability and everything. Seriously, my mom is in the middle of selling her '08 Camry, and that thing still runs like a dream. But you know, working from 6 to 11 today. I'm gonna try to do 5:45 for tomorrow as well and everything. And right now it's just a little drizzly, but altogether we'll see how the day goes. So also, before I go out, turns out New Jersey Transit, specifically Greenfield Garage, has been getting more of the Excelsiors lately. I hope to ride one of these days, but we'll see. 6:39 and I'm over here at Exchange Place, and you know, just was able to finish an express run over here to here and everything, where I have a thing where like, if like, I try to make sure that no one gets in the front row and everything whenever possible and stuff. Like in the compact SUVs we have, I know we can't help it, the compact or subcompact SUVs, and even in the wheelchair vans back when I was driving them. But like you know, I'm all nice and everything, encouraging whoever to sit in the back and everything. Girl would briefly have a stank attitude and everything, because it's like, I'd be no problem in the front and stuff, but you know, she still complied. I like so, like, honestly, I feel like there are some people that just take things more personal than necessary, and I get it, because I was one of those people. It's not all about you, it's just making sure that I have a good visual, and not to mention no passengers do any stupid stuff while I'm operating a vehicle, because that has happened with people in the front row. Like, those of y'all that have been subscribed to my channel for a long time, y'all know. Okay, so right now got a shuttle run that should take me back to the Greenville area, and we'll see. 9:09 and I'm over at the Heights. Like, I gotta say, the Candyland City playlist, like, I just love that I'm playing that today, because like, there are just times where there are just some drivers and sometimes some passengers. Although other than that stank one I mentioned before, the hard cut and everything, my passengers have been cool for the most part. But the drivers, on the other hand, like, it's already enough that dude ends up like just speeding in front of me and ends up like getting like caught behind like one car turning. But then he ends up causing traffic, saying hi to some guys across the street, keeping all the cars behind him from going and everything. I'm like, burn your car, burn your license plates, burn anything that should have you driving. Like, even burn your Nintendo Switch. Don't play Mario Kart, but still, like, I don't know. Like, it's funny because I was checking out like one video on YouTube, and in the background they were playing like the opening theme from Mario Party DS, which prompted me to play that yesterday and everything. And like, I just love it and everything. Like, I've had that game for over 10 years and everything. I first got it in like 2011 and stuff. Yeah, because I got my DS in 2010 and everything. I got my 3DS a few years later and stuff. But I said all that to say that I love that game. Okay. Hey, by the time I pick up my next passenger, the morning commute should be over, so it should be like easier sailing. So what's funny is, I was going to the bathroom anyway here at White Castle and stuff before I picked up one passenger, but then they canceled. Now I got a passenger over at the Heights, which will take me all the way back here to Journal Square and everything. Not to mention, I just wanted to get an outside shot like you see at the beginning of some of my vlogs. But you know, that's that. So I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom and then like head back to work. Right now the peak of the morning commute is over, thankfully, and stuff. So this is like all the crazy drivers I'm gonna be seeing going forward, hopefully. Like I probably showed y'all in the text whether it was or wasn't. Okay, so you know how there are just certain ones that are just outright just adorable and everything, from kittens to puppies to every Asian alive. Like hashtag positive racism. So so basically like there's this lady behind the counter here at White Castle who is just the sweetest and everything. Like she's always so bright and enthusiastic and everything, and to kind of counteract my statement, she's not Asian, she's Latinos, but like I haven't seen adorable Latinas, which is basically like every elderly Latina like her. So so basically, you know, it got into a good conversation, like just to lighten the mood and everything, because like the morning's been good and everything, but now I gotta quickly get back inside and everything, and you know, just finish to drop off one passenger at Journal Square and then another at Newport. 10:14 right now, and yeah, I think that truck that's leaving and stuff, I think that's a non-CDL and everything, which now that I think about it, I didn't hear his air brake, so maybe it is a non-CDL. Oh wait, it's a Isuzu Nero. Yeah, it is one. Okay, that's actually the truck that I have been considering replacing a lot of the commercial-based vehicles in Powtown and everything. Like the Mac LRs that we had and everything, they're being replaced with that and stuff, because waste is already at an all-time low and everything. Like if you see the latest update to Imagination, you'll see the changes in Powtown, which if you want to see those changes, download the Raymond Waters download the my book series Raymond Waters Imagination on Amazon Kindle. I couldn't say my words right, and I'm sponsoring my own product, people. But hey, either way, got about 45 minutes left for my shift. I got a reverse express run that should take me back to the Culver area, so you know, just dropping off like at least one college student. No way, that's the Volkswagen ID Buzz. I didn't think I would see it in person. No way. And I want Via to try that. Wow. It actually looks cool. Okay, let's hard cut to the lot. Okay, so I'm back. And y'all missed the funniest set of circumstances where the holder that I have my phone in and everything that I've had since day one at Via, like, it basically was like stuck inside the cup holder. It wouldn't come out and everything. I am tapping into like the biggest rage and frustration that I could possibly have, without thinking of anyone in particular, because I didn't want to have a driving force and stuff. So I ended up driving by Shanuda, the supervisor here at the lot and everything, and he was able to help me out and stuff. And thankfully he was able to get it out. It's just, God, when you let out a lot of rage and everything, it just like makes you like super lightheaded and everything. So I'm kind of feeling that right now, but but thankfully it's done. I could go home and everything. It's enough that we had an appointment last week when it came to like getting our flu shots and everything, but we also went to update our passport photos, so it won't be fully done with the day yet, because gotta go get our passports updated and stuff. So the day's not done and everything. Hey, but yeah, like a nor'eastern doesn't stop via Jersey City and everything. Like the fact that we was able to go out and everything, like sorry to those that may have suffered power loss, damage, property damage and everything. I know sadly a woman was killed by a power line in Brooklyn, if I'm correct and everything. So my condolences to the family there. But yeah, just ready to go home. See y'all later.